The consumer price inflation has come in below 9%. The expectation was of 9%. It's 8.79% to be precise. The ET Now poll, of course, was suggesting 9%. Remember, this is better than expectation. The expectation really was, as far as CPI was concerned, 9%. Consensus CPI estimate was between 8.5% and 10%. And December IIP has also come in, and that has contracted by just 0.6 of a percentage point versus an ET Now poll that had predicted it to, and which the poll did say it would contract by about 1%. This is much less. Again, it's a number that has surprised on the upside. The two figures out, CPI is at 8.79, which is much better than expectations, and IIP has contracted. Yes, but it has contracted by only 0.6 of a percentage point and not over 1% as was being speculated. Maitli, let me throw these numbers to you and get a quick perspective.
Well, this is the most wonderful news for the government, because there's not good news just not on one front but on two fronts. And we've seen that the trade deficit is already contracted. So the government must be thanking its lucky stars that things have actually really moved in its favor. Of course, we are talking about, we're still talking about CPI numbers which are still quite high, but as compared to where they were, particularly if you look at food inflation, the sharp improvement must be certainly welcome news. As far as the IIP is concerned, yes, it's not a very robust growth, but if you think of the kind of negative numbers that we'd seen in the past, minus 2.1 in November, this is really very good news for the government. So I think this is really a welcome break. Three good pieces of good news. First the trade data, then the CPI, and now IIP. The government must be thinking, yes, at last something is working in our favor.